Hello everyone! Today, me and my husband will update you about my health condition. So, it's been so long since I update you guys what's happening to me. Last year, it's really been tough for me and for my husband. So, and I'm not able to do live painting, live video chat, or for how many months also I'm not able to paint. And good thing it's spring now, so I'm starting to go back on my feet. So slowly I'm doing some pouring, and hopefully in the future I can do really paintbrush painting, because during winter I'm really struggling with the cold. And I mean, our basement that serve as my art room is so cold, so I cannot focus also, and I'm scared to get sick if I will be exposed too much on the chemicals that I've been using in painting. And my husband will help me to explain to you guys what is the status of my cancer as of this moment. And I'm still on active chemo pills treatment. So I've been taking Ibrance and Femara every day. And then I also receive bone injection every 3 months. So before it's every month, but now my oncologist make it every 3 months so that my body can really adjust to the treatment. And I will give the floor to my husband so that he can explain well if there's a cure for my cancer, or what will be the other alternative treatment that my team of doctors are thinking or will be doing in the future in case they can find something. So what can you say?
Well, our journey over the course of this year resulted in, after her New Year's Eve hospital visit and doctors continuing to provide us no answers on anything, we decided that we felt our oncologist was not giving us all the information, so we scheduled a second opinion with Fox Chase. We originally scheduled to go end of January, but due to snow, we postponed that till mid-February. We went there, and the oncologist said a number of interesting things. One is that her form of cancer, while the nature of it is in the classification of a cancer, the behavior of it and the form of it fall under the category of a chronic disease, in the sense of, yes, they are cancer cells. Yes, they can metastasize and kill you, but the nature of the beast of this particular form is not like a cancer where you can just treat it and cure. It's like a chronic disease in that you are on medication for the rest of your life, but it is controlled. Some examples of other chronic diseases that are controlled with medicine but are not cured with medicine are Crohn's and AIDS. Now, AIDS is not a chronic disease per se, but I highlight that because it's a disease that grows and can spread and can kill you. It's something where if you have the right treatment, you can keep it in check and enjoy a long life. Where Mylene has been misserved is the fact that she has not been able to enjoy the quality of life that she deserves or has been promised by her oncologist. And despite commenting about this and complaining about this to her oncologist for 3 years, they kept saying, oh, you should be feeling better, but she hasn't been. And despite that, they haven't done anything to address that, which was a grave concern. We brought this up to Fox Chase, and they said there was a medication that's designed for premenopausal individuals that help with hot flashes and mood swings and things of that nature. Since the nature of how we're treating this with removing her ovaries and giving her drugs that suppress hormones, she's been given a misservice by her oncologist. She should have been on this medication since the first day, and they never even mentioned it. And when we went back to them and said phosphorus had recommended this, they said, "Well, we'll write you a prescription for her," but gave absolutely no apologies or comment about why they never mentioned anything about this in the past 3 years, as if to say, "Okay, we'll do it because you want to, but we had no intention of ever recommending it for you. We just were gonna let you suffer." I'm like, excuse me? That doesn't work. So, anyway, she's on that medication now, and you have to let the audience know how you feel, because this is your body, you're the one taking the medication.
So, to everyone doesn't know, so I was diagnosed with stage 4 lobular carcinoma breast cancer way back of July 2017. So, since then, my treatment is really like a non-stop. So every 6 months, I need to undergo series of tests. I need to undergo MRI. I need to undergo whole body scan. And then they removed my ovary way back 2018 because my cancer is feeding on my ovary, in which our ovary is the main producer of estrogen. So aside of being on the treatment itself, it's like it's so hard really to deal the cancer itself, like especially if you don't have much of emotional support, because it's just me and my husband, and then our family, my family is in the Philippines, and they give a family, they have their own things also to deal with. So we always rely on what the doctors advise, and then because they remove already my ovary, so my body is really changed, and lot of thing is due to hormones. So they always said that, okay, it's normal, you're gonna have a mood swing, you're gonna have a lot of hot flashes, because that is the result of premenopause. So they have not mentioned that there will be another alternative that I can take, so that my anxiety level, my depression, and then my stress will be lowered down. So, and we're kind of sad also to know that my cancer does not have cure. And we are misinformed because my oncologist said that I'm in great remission. That is what I always hear from her. I am in great remission, but when we went to Fox Chase, the doctors there, so we met 2 oncologists there, and what he said is, in his perspective, I'm not yet in good remission, but my body is responding well on the treatment. That's why they cannot advise to change the treatment that I've been receiving right now, because the cancer is being controlled by the Ibrance and Femara. And then what they said is I might be in treatment forever. So good thing our insurance cover my Ibrance and then my Femara, even though we paid some certain amount on that. But it's really hard and difficult to accept that I will be rely on the medicine in able for me to really live longer. You know that I feel like every time I go to the cancer clinic, and every time I see people there, that I'm the youngest one there, and most of the people that been on treatment there, I have not seen them now because they are all well. So it's like I feel, so I will be like, I will really depend on the treatment. But the medicine that the doctors prescribed to me, so every day I've been taking that, it really helped me to really lower the stress and like my mental health itself. It's like I able to control it, and I able to sleep well at night. Not like before that, like 2 or 3 o'clock, I'm still watching series in Netflix because I can't sleep. It's like my mind is like running, like, you know, like when you have too much to think, it's like your mind is about to blow because your mind is so heavy. But the prescription that I've been taking right now, it really helped me to really cool down a little bit, not to think too much. And maybe because I'm starting to accept that this is what God gave to me, that maybe God gave it to me because God knows how strong person I am, and I will fight till the end because I really want to spend more times, more years with our daughter, with my husband, and to see my family in the Philippines. But it's nice experience also that we asked for a second opinion, because aside from the clinic that the cancer clinic that I'm used to go, we went also to Penn Medicine and then Factory. So they have the same what do you call that, opinion and about my cancer. So I'm just happy that we learned something during the second opinion, and we are just hoping and praying for the best, that one day God will really send an army of angels that will cure me, and for me to really go back into good health. Because honestly speaking, there was a time in my life that I always share to my husband that I'm really tired. I don't know how long I can fight this, because most people see me as a happy Mylene, that they don't see physically that I'm sick, but deep inside, it's like I'm so broken. It's like I just make myself strong each day because I need to, because no one can help me. I mean, if I will not help myself, who else will help me? I mean, we are the one who can help ourselves. So the thing that I always put in my head, I need to be strong each day so that I can live longer. But there really a point in time that I really want to give up. Good thing every time I see my husband and every time I see her daughter, it gives me hope to fight each day. And I'm so thankful and grateful each day that my husband is here. He's been supporting me all the way, and he's doing the best that he can to provide for our family, to provide for my medical expenses, and been helpful and been helping me all the way of my journey in this cancer. So that's it. So that's what we found to fax cheese. But prior to that, I was end up to emergency room like December 31st is New Year's Eve, because I'm not able to stood up. Like, he used to carry me like all the way here. So what the doctor said is I had like sciatic nerve pain in my back, in which there is a cancer also in my pelvis. So it's like it touches those parts also that have cancer. That's why it's really painful during that time. So I came home that using the walker. So, and then after that, like weeks, we went back again to the hospital for my whole CAT scan, and then whole body scan. And what they found is the cancer, there is still cancer in my breast, and then there is still a cancer in every part of my bone, in my sternum, in my upper shoulder blade, in my pelvis, every part that have joint. And because it's in the bone, the oncologist is having a hard time to figure out if those cancer are dead cell or active. But what they saw, it's not moving, and which is a good sign. And in order for them to give us a better result, is I need to undergo a PET scan, in which our insurance will not cover it, because in order for you to have like a PET scan is you need to undergo surgery. And at this moment, surgery is not an option, because what my team of doctor want is for the cancer in the bone to cure first, if it can cure, or for it to be stabilized. So it's been a rough and like a roller coaster year from us last year and also up to this time, but we are hoping for the best. That's why I keep myself busy. I still do some painting when I have time. I do couponing in my other channel, the Ausdauer family. And I'm happy that I'm able to share some of my talent and skills to others, and for them to be inspired, not because you are sick, you don't have a chance to do what you can do in your life. It's not it should not be a way for us to stop to express what we want because we are sick. Because me, sometimes I forgot that I have cancer, because like when I'm inspired, I do the best that I can to really do what I want. The only time that I really feel that I have cancer is when my body is so drained, because every time is the end of the cycle of my Ibrance, because like 21 days of straight of Ibrance, then 1 week of off. That is the time that I feel that my body is so drained and I'm not able to move around. I feel like that my head is about to explode. So that is the time that I only feel that, okay, this is the reality. I have a cancer. And every time that I need to go to the hospital for my bone injection, every time that they ask me to do blood work, all the scan, and then I need to see my cardiologist, because they are monitoring also the status of my heart, because they found some calcium buildup in my heart. And before, I'm having a hard time of breathing also, so we went also to pulmonary doctor, because there are some fat in the liver that they found, but the doctor said it's not really a problem, it's just some fluid on it. So that is what happening to me. So I want to say thank you so much to everyone who always watch my painting tutorial, to everyone who always leave a message. Thank you. Sorry. Thank you so much to everyone who inspired me, and to all your message that always you always said that you are in my prayer. That to everyone who said that you are very talented, you are an inspiration. God knows how much I appreciate it. Being alone in the house each day, reading comment, and then talking to other YouTubers, it lightened up my mind. And if I'm not able to reply yet your message or your comment, is because that I'm not feeling well and I'm just resting in our couch. So thank you so much to all the people that always pray for me. You know who you are, and my heart is full of love because of you. And this is not the end of my journey. I know I need to be strong each day, but I just want to update you guys what's really happening to me, because some are requesting if I can do a live chat or live tutorial. But because my body is always drained, as much as I want to do painting, and I always said to my husband I really miss to paint, but it's like every time I try, every time I set up my art studio to paint, it's like I cannot make a good painting. I mean, like, because I don't know, it's so hard to create a nice pour, or it's like because of what we hear from the doctors, it's like my mind now is like, okay, I don't have much inspiration. So, but that's all. What you can say.
I'm very proud of you for all your courage and determination to get through each day. And every single day, I always ask you, how are you feeling?
Yeah, that's my husband. For every time he come home, how are you feeling? And he's not crying really. You can see him crying, but he is always crying inside because he's been through also in this situation. So his experience before losing someone that he loved due to cancer, and now that I'm the one who's suffering from cancer, so it's very tough for him. And like what I always said, life is beautiful. We need to enjoy each second, each minute with our family. Say I love you. Say how much you appreciate them, because God, we don't know what's really happened next. And me, I'm so thankful each day that I've been loved by so many, whether I know them in person or not. So thank you so much, guys, and I hope that you will still keep me on your prayers. So we're still hoping for the best, and thank you so much, guys. We just want to let you know what's really happening to me. So it's like I always plan to do a live chat so that I can talk to you guys, but it never happened because of my energy level. So thank you so much for the love and your support, and I love you all, and God bless us all, and stay safe always. Love you.